Okay, for this very special Valentine's Day top 10, I will be doing a Trinity 7 top 10 waifu list. Now, before we get this party started, let me just say, excuse whatever you're looking on your screen right now, because I still haven't got a haircut. I look ridiculous. Just to protect me from getting roasted to death, I will literally cover my head and look like this. Apologize. But that's not the point. The point is to appreciate all these lovely waifus in this anime on this beautiful Valentine's Day. Or in my case, snowy Valentine's Day since I live in Pennsylvania. But like I said, besides the point, let's just get into this top 10 waifu list. Oh, but before I start, two people part of the anime will not be a part of the top 10 list for two reasons. First one is Lug, I believe her name is, and that's because of one, her character design is not that good in my opinion. Only thing she has really going for her is her boobs. And two is that, what is two? The little amount she's in actually in the series. She's not really in the series for too long. All she does really is fight the Trinity Seven. And I think she's there for like 2 episodes. So that's why I'll be excluding her. And the next person will also be Ilia. And probably pretty much for the same reason. She's a grimoire that just came out of nowhere. I want to say came out of nowhere actually. Because now I think about it, she was there the entire series. But her manifestation of herself that wasn't her disguised as Hudri for most of the episode was only there for 2 episodes, so that's why I will also be excluding her out this list. But all the other females in the show, I believe, like the main important females, will be in this list. Okay, now at the number 10 spot, I have Sora. Now the only reason why I have her at 10, because I'm making this list solely on the potential of them as a waifu, you know what I'm saying? So, if you had to choose any of these girls, I'll be going off of if you had to spend your whole entire life with them. Now, sex appeal alone, I think Sora will definitely be somewhere at the maybe middle-ish topless of this list. But due to the fact that one, she's a grimoire, and I don't know if she can have children, and two, that just her kind of character in general, I don't know how if she's really like top tier waifu material, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I have her at the 10 spot. Now at the 9th spot, this might surprise some people, but I have Hidri. Now hear me out. The main reason why I have Hidri is because, like, as you could tell, I guess kinda by the beginning, even though it was technically Ilia, I believe that Hidri is kinda the same. Like, she kinda acted like Hidri. So I feel like she would be kind of that waifu that, you know, knows how to cook, clean, all that stuff, which would give her potential to be higher up on this list. But the thing with her is, though, is like, one, she kind of got sucked into that void or whatever it's called, time space. I don't know what I don't remember. I watched the series like 2 days ago. I literally watched everything in one night. So it's kind of like crammed in there. Like I didn't have enough time to completely remember everything. So if you have a waifu that you won't be able to see except for occasionally when you release her from some kind of crystal, I don't really know what her situation is, then that kind of lowers her standings by a lot. Okay, so now at the number 8 spot, this is where like I was starting to go all over the place because it was really hard to measure everybody's waifu material. But at the 8th spot, I have Selena. And I only have really Selena here due to the fact that she doesn't have too much going for her that all the other females like she's a lolly, you know what I'm saying? She's very slim. She doesn't have the assets, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that body is everything, but in her case, I would have gave her a big leap over her competition. See, Selena's one of those hard characters to judge off of because her importance compared to everybody else in the series is really hard to judge. I guess the only thing that really she did was really she was very helpful throughout the series, but her power, I guess, is the only thing that she has going for her, which is her bonding power. But how much can you really do with that? I guess she could be if you into the slim like lolly types, I guess that could be kind of a sex appeal thing. I don't really know what to say much about her. She's one of those like whatever. Here's just I don't want to spend too much time on her either. But at the number 7 spot, we have Levy. Now I wanted to put Levy higher on this list due to the fact that, oh my gosh, she is just one of those girls in anime you just love, the aggressive type, always ready to say what's on their mind, and then plus she's a ninja. Think about it. She's a ninja. She's one of the strongest characters in the anime, fighting wise, I should say, and she's a freaking ninja. Like, imagine the stuff that you could do with her. Just imagine her. You walk home. She comes down from the ceiling wearing an apron, ready to cook you your favorite meal. I don't even know if she can cook. She can cook. I don't know. All I know is that she's very sexy. Very, very sexy. Also, due to the fact that, like I said, she has that aggressive mentality. I like that in the anime females. I don't like the ones that are just like, oh, scared to be touched and blah, blah, blah. Like the ones that like, see the main protagonist is like, oh yeah, I'm trying to give me some of that. Main protagonist cool. And they're proud of it, you know what I'm saying? Proud of it. But speaking of people who are proud of going all over the main protagonist, at the number 7 spot we have Henri. Or I say Henri. Like this is freaking I say Ollie, like this is like Dura or something like that. I meant to say Irene. Now Irene, I was gonna put her higher on the list, especially since she's literally the only person. She's the husband of the demon lord. She's Arta's wife. Man, what can I say about her? The only reason that I have her this low is due to the fact that her personality is kind of, I want to say gloomy, but it's kind of very monotone. Even though I like how aggressive she is, she's not afraid to like show herself off. She's not to grab what she wants. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of is a turn on. Because you think about it, if you're gonna be with somebody forever, do you really want a monotone kind of, I want to say excitementless, but she just doesn't bring a lot of energy to the table. And are you really gonna spend your whole life with somebody like that? Even though sex appeal wise, even though she's I don't like to discriminate. If she's skinny, she's thick, she's in between, then I do not care. You know what I'm saying? All she has to do is be quiet. All she has to do is be sexy, and that's all that matters. But like I say, if we're going on longevity, her potential in a marriage with that kind of monotonish, it's just hard to stay with her. Now we're breaking to the top 5. At the number 5 spot, we have Mira. Now Mira is one of those. It's one of those tsunderes that everybody just likes towards the end of the series, and it's because it's like, how could you not like her? She got woed over by the main protagonist, Arda. And at first, you know, she gives you that kind of vibe. She was like, man, you really don't like this chick. But you already knew that she was going to be fiending for some of that main protagonist at the end of the series. And honestly, it's definitely worth a wait. Like, at first, I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. She's not the greatest. I don't know. I wouldn't really fiend over her. But now that I'm looking at her, she has so much potential to be an amazing waifu. You know, she's under Akio, his tutorage. She can semi-cook, I think I've seen in the series. Or, no, she was a waitress. Dang. I bet you can probably teach her how to cook. She's one of those smart types too. She'll make sure that you make sure you're living right. Make sure that you're okay. She'll protect you with that her powers. I forgot what they're called. All I know is she has the power to reflect pretty much everybody else's power in this series, and that could come in handy. You know, she can handle her own. She's just one of those very independent, pretty much beautiful types that is definitely should be recognized as a maybe potential decent waifu. Now, 4, I'm gonna have her surprise. I think this might surprise people, but the number 4 spot I have Lilith. Now, the reason why I didn't put Lilith higher is because of her sex appeal. Now, you're saying, wait, Lilith of all people, sex appeal? No, okay, so she has that, you know, she has the body, like the titty, she got everything, right? But the thing is, though, as you know, how everybody in the Trinity Seven has a certain tema that kind of helps. They have to study, And everybody knows that it's from all the sins. And of course, hers is lust. Which means that she, even though she has such a banging body, her sexual presence isn't the best, to say the least. She kind of acts really weird and shy. She's one of those girls who just acts very scaredy when it comes to that kind of stuff. And that's like I want to say a huge turn off, like a semi turn off, you know what I'm saying? She's one of the few people, because that's weird too. Out of everybody that Arata has been with, kissed, all of that, you would expect her to be higher and closer on the list, especially since the amount of time that he spends with her. But I don't believe he ever kissed her or did anything really special with her besides maybe fall on her a few times, grope on her a few times. But besides that, she's definitely good waifu material. She probably could clean around the house. She's smart too, and you know, she could probably make sure your housing arrangements, everything, you know, you're financially stable, all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then she always stays strapped, you know what I'm saying? So if you ever got any issues, she's ready to pull up and just help you out if needed, if need be. Now, the top 3 waifus. Now, if you're not already mad about the order of this list, right? You already know who you guys is left. You guys already know who's left. Yui, Lisa, or Lieselotte, and then Akio. Now, at the number 3 spot, I have Yui. Now, this is me being a little biased on why she's high in this list, because Yui, I wouldn't say she's the perfect waifu material, because I haven't seen her do much in the series, but just the way that the way she acts around Arata, it just makes you know she's the perfect waifu damn near. Now listen, she's very affectionate. That's what you need for a good anime waifu, affection. Just a wife that will always be ready to surrender the booty need be. And she's a musician, so while you're taking a bath or doing something, she'll serenade you with some music. And then right after she's done playing music, smash the crap out of her with her amazing body too. And she's the aggressive type. That's another thing too. Oh, that's what I love with anime chicks, is the aggressiveness. You have to be ready to just, especially in this anime where like there's so many chicks in the harem. You have to be aggressive with the main protagonist. You have to be like, yes, you're my bae, you know what I'm saying? Even though she hadn't had like I want to say feud, but her and Irene, I'm not gonna say Henri, Irene, were always on Arata. They're always showing him love and affection. I just like how Mira always just likes to go that extra step, like kissing him on the cheek, and she's just very straightforward, and she's not embarrassed to show her love for you, and that's another good thing to waifu. Now, at the number 2 spot, I really wanted this person to be number 1, but the number one spot just made too much sense. But number 2, Lieselotte Sherlock. All I have to do is show you this one picture, and that should be more than enough information to tell you why she's second. Just look at this. Do you see that ass? That is probably the thickest anime butt I have ever probably seen. And not only does she have the butt, but she has the titties too. Like, but we've seen countless anime titties, but like that ass though, like, oh my gosh, dude! If she's not afraid to just grab it, just take it, like I love it when a main protagonists just have females that are just ready to go after them, that's not scared and won't just be shy, just be scared every time they try and bust a move on them. Like, no, she saw the way she was on Arata. Oh my gosh, I mean, for a long, like she's gonna keep everything lively. She's gonna keep things energetic, fresh, new, because she's that kind of entertaining kind of person. Like, she's funny, and she'll always make sure that you're gonna be okay. And in her power too, she's very strong. So like I said, you got that protection, That's all you need is protection. And but the only drawback with her though is that she got stuck in her time skip. Kind of, not really similar. It's like it's kind of similar to Hydri, but like not as much because there's potential for her to leave. I don't know if there's potential for Hydri to leave, but that's the only drawback, that she would have to switch bodies with Selena, and for really to call Serena every time you want Lisa, it's kind of it's take it as you must. But that's the only reason why I don't have her at my number 1 spot. At the number 1 spot, we have Akio. Like I said, I want Lisa at this number 1 spot, but Akio is just, she's too good of a waifu. It's really scary. Like, she's just too good. Everything you need in a waifu, she's it. She has the tall, thick body that everybody in anime should love. Like, did y'all see that body? And she has she's a chef. She owns her own restaurant. She can cook. That is what's very underappreciated when it comes to being a waifu. You have to be able to cook. And if you can cook like her, you could be, and have a body like that, you could be my waifu for, I'll stay faithful to you no matter what, honestly. But actually, that's hard to say because, you know, they have some, man, they have some insane chicks, man. But, and also too, she's one of the strongest people in the anime. So if you need protection, she has your back. She'll hit you with some she'll hit you with some of the hardest pit, one shot, one punch woman. Let's just call it that. No, that was actually kind of cringe. Let me stop. But like I said, she's so strong. She'll protect you. So she literally is the perfect waifu. She has everything that you need. Protection, got it. Food, got it. The body, especially got it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys don't agree, you know, tell me why. But like I said, man, Trinity 7, amazing series. I'm gonna be making another video. I don't know how soon though. I'm probably gonna do a compare and contrast to High School DxD, because as you guys couldn't tell, High School DxD is one of my favorite animes by far. Besides the blatant the blatant similarities to both of the shows, I really want to do a breakdown of pretty much both of them compared to each other, and also just a series of High School DxD by itself, because anime is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed though. Be sure to look out for some Jump Force gameplay, because I'm about to be spamming. I'm about to be pushing all this Jump Force gameplay out towards you guys. Also be sure to look out for a waifu and a kawaii video for my channel, because I plan on having, because everybody needs a harem, right? So from all my favorite animes, I'm gonna have a waifu, and I'm gonna have a person who wins the most kawaii award. So just make sure to look out for that when it comes to this series. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you later.